increase or decrease. Mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the next game that I'm going to play, which is Mass Effect, which is one of my favorite games of all time. It actually even holds the second position of my favorite games of all time, so it's number 2. And I do have to say specifically Mass Effect 1. I love Mass Effect 2 also, but Mass Effect 1 made a bit of a better impression on me, even though I do have to say you cannot really choose who's better with Mass Effect 1 or 2, because it is a story that continues to develop, even though I do have to say Mass Effect 1 is kind of a closed story loop, so it is kind of, even though they said in the beginning it is a trilogy, they played it safe with this one, with a real beginning and end, you know. I also do have to say, when I upload this, I have actually already played then through Mass Effect 2 and 3. I got Mass Effect 3 for my birthday, and I'm planning to buy Mass Effect 2 after I complete Mass Effect 1. And the reason why I'm not uploading this at the moment when I'm done is because people are complaining about the ending of Mass Effect 3. It is June now, by the way, and I have managed to keep people from spoilering the ending of Mass Effect 3. So, because it is, one of my favorite series of all time, I want to play through Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, and see the ending for myself. Which means that at this right moment while I'm playing, I don't know the ending, but when I upload it, I do know the ending, because I know that, well, a lot of you people out there are cool and won't say anything, but there are a few assholes who will comment and will spoil the ending. And I want to see the ending for myself. I want to see what the whole crybaby stuff is about. I purposely wanted this edition because they're of course making a edition that has an alternative ending, which I think at the moment fucking sucks. I haven't seen the ending yet. If the ending is really bad and I'm like, oh, I mean, maybe I'll change sides, but at this moment, I find it very bitchy, and I don't understand why they would make a alternative ending. I mean, this is the creators, and I mean, pretty much what could be only said is that it is not a happy ending. So maybe like Earth is destroyed, or Shepard is dead or whatever, which, if that's the case, people are fucking bitching. I mean, Shepard can die in Mass Effect 2, and if that is, if he dies in Mass Effect 3, that is dumb. I thought about what kind of ending would I fucking hate, where I'm like, makers, how could you do this? The only ending where I would like, fuck you, make this shit anew, is if at the end of Mass Effect 3, Shepard wakes up in a bed and everything that happened in Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3 is a dream. I fucking hate it when people do that in either movies or whatever, or when someone, erases their memory and they don't know what happened. If that's the case, then it is bitching, then I need to make a new thing. If it's not, I'm curious to what the ending will, hold in store for me. But I mean, it was bad enough for that people went to Metacritic and gave the game a fucking 2 or something, or 2.8, because they hated the ending so much. I mean, people were fucking going Nazi on this ass, and people are fucking dumb also with, there's a game called Azura's Wrath, and the makers said, well, we're gonna make downloadable content which has an alternative ending. And people were outraging like, oh, why are you changing the ending? And you don't need, an alternative ending, and that's dumb. And I'm like, what the fuck do you guys want? And I guess that, the demographic for Azura's Wrath and Mass Effect might not be the same. But I'm like, just leave it like, the makers left it. So, after my rant about that, let's start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
I'm gonna create my own character, by the way, which I've already had.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
And as I said, I'm a big Mass Effect fan. I have, I'm gonna, like I said, enter a new ID. Fuck John Shepard. This is not the real Shepard! I mean, you gotta create your own character and make your own choices and shit. That's cool. Custom mail, quick start mail, no.
Please log in to access your profile.
I will change that name to Konoha. Konoha Shepard. But like I said, I'm a big fan. I have 3 books of the Mass Effect series. Don't know the names of the book though. I have the book one with Saren, before he went bad and shit. I have the one with the
Warning,
spacey kid.
Data corruption detected.
It's been a while since I read them, but I just find the Mass Effect universe so cool. Even though I do have to say,
Please reconstruct profile.
there
Confirm
is
pre-service history.
okay, hold on. Pre-service history. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following your parents, you enlisted colonists. You were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing... Nah, that's a little bit too much emo. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets. Great matters. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting when I turned 18. When I turned 18. The Spacer is mostly representing mine. Travel a lot with my parents. I'll always stay in the same place though, but for my parents' work, I travel a lot.
Psychological profile.
Psychological. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and physiological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived well. Nope. I probably won't do that. I probably will break myself. War hero. Early in your military career, you find yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldier and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism earned... Throughout your minute, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless... Huh. Well, I guess I can save myself. What if, okay, what if it's a soul survivor, but what if, it's not entirely true? What if, we were attacked and, they were like, Konoha, help us! And I was like, fuck no, I'm running to the ship, and I escaped, and, I'm the only one to tell. And I said, yeah, man, we fought so brave, and I had to overcome physical torments and stress. I'm gonna go with that.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Soldier. The very first I played was a soldier, but in this game it's not that cool. I played a soldier in Mass Effect 2 also. I played through Mass Effect 1 a couple of times. I probably think 3, 4, or 5 times. I only played through Mass Effect 2 one time. Adept. Let's see. Engineer is not. Implants, they can use biopov to lift and throw objects. Shield the squad and say only receive weapons training with pistols. No, I don't want that. I want probably Sentinel. Sentinels combine biotech and tech. Typically they use biotic and advanced healing skills to defend... oh wait. No, they can also disrupt opponents with biotic attacks. Can receive no advanced weapon training. Oh no. The Vanguard, probably. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotic and take training. Shit. I don't know. Infiltrators. They can use pistols or snipers. Long range. Shit. I thought there was one where you could have one medium armor. Vanguard. I thought there was one where you could have like an extra weapon skill that use pistols or sniper rifles. Or sniper rifles. Pistols and shotguns. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Vanguard. Konoha Vanguard. I was talking about before about what I don't... There is something I actually don't...
Confirm facial identification.
I don't like about Mass Effect, and let me explain. You have choices in this game that of course matter, which is great, but they are making it too bland on what it is. So you have, for example, 3 choices. You have the upper one, which is blue, which is blue, which is good, and the bottom one is always the bad one. And pretty much what I hate about that is if you, for example, want to go Paragon, you know, or God, it's been a while since I played this. I don't... Renegade, Paragon or Renegade, you always know which answer to take. And what I like in, for example, games like Fallout, they change the order, and sometimes, for example, the upper answer is you know, it's a bad answer, and sometimes it changes that up, and it's not clear to what answer is good or what not, unless it's like, oh, I kill you, then you obviously know it's pretty bad. But it kinda, and I see this with other players, but I find myself on that, it kinda hinders your matter of choice. If you know you want to be a good guy, you will always choose the blue one or the neutral one. I do it a little bit different. That, for example, if somebody... I'm overall a good guy. Also in real life, I think I'm a good guy. But if somebody insults me in this game, I will smack him. So, I won't kill him, probably, but, you know, you can definitely piss me off. I kinda... There's not much difference between this one. Okay, you know what? It's a big forehead, though. Okay, I'll take this one. Alright, skin tone. I'm pale as a motherfucker. Am I pale like this? Wait, oh wait. We have this, and we have this. No, I'm afraid I'm this. Complexion, which is interesting. Holy shit. Oh my god, he has some skin problems. Ugh. No. Do I have a scar? I actually do have a scar on my chin in real... Oh, shit! Well, it's not the scar like this, but... Will I do that? I'm still not sure whether I will make this shit. Whether I'm whether I make these episodes 20 minutes or 15. I might do 20 because it's a long game, of course, and oh fuck. And you know, with this, with it could be that that I make it 20. Let's do scar like this. You know what? No. God, it's an ugly scar though. This one's also horrible. That's kind of like this one. That's a slit. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing any. Is this a scar or is this no scar? Oh, yeah, this is a scar here. That's a scar over there. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm moving that one. Okay. Back. Head. No. I said head, motherfucker. How do I... Oh. Alright, neck thickness. It's a thick neck you got there. Face size. You know what? I will do all these details on my own. I will see you guys after I'm done with the character creation. Yes, people, this is him. This is my Shepard, which I've pretty much always made if I was a guy. I had a girl once when to get the achievements for Renegade, for evil stuff. So I made a girl which was bitchy as hell. She killed everybody who only stared at her wrong. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much how I see Shepard. With a porn stash, I guess. Doesn't really look like me though, but it's good. It's also a small. He has like blue, purplish eyes, which is kind of rare in the Mass Effect universe, unless it's like, you know, artificially done. Okay, let's finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Accept, people. Let's begin this epic adventure.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty normal, yes. Auto level up. No. Target assist, no. Oh, I can only do low. Well, that's great. Active subtitles, yes. Autosave, yes. Let's get this on, people. The Steam version has a weird bug where if you put the filter or something on anti-strip, well, like not linear, anti-stropic or whatever the fuck, the textures are really blurry.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilization of the galaxy called it Mass Effect! I'm actually using a texture mod, which increases some of the textures of some of the characters.
All stations secure for transit.
Oh, here we go! That is me! Bum bum bum!
Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Come on, Joke. You're overreacting.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great, you're made him mad.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.